This workshop is part of a series of mindscape activities that connects people to nature through art. Mindscape is a Wye Valley area of outstanding natural beauty and Artspace Cinderford project. It's part of the Foresters Forest, the National Lottery Heritage Fund and the Landscape Partnership Programme. Each of the YouTube clips is accompanied by a step-by-step activity guide that you can download from the Artspace Cinderford website. Hello and welcome to the Mindscape activities, where we're going to be creative using a variety of natural materials and resources found from nature. And the first workshop is going to be a bug hotel or a bee hotel that you can put out into your garden. And here's an example of one I've produced previously, and it's basically just an aluminium can, a soup can or a baked bean can that you should have kicking around your kitchen somewhere, and inside it's filled with little twigs, pieces of bamboo, scrunched up leaves and little bits of bark, just so the bees and the bugs can burrow in and find a little nest. Materials we're going to use, starting this side, as I say, we've got some scrunched up leaves. We can use these just to fill in any gaps in between the twigs. I've got some lovely silver birch bark that's come off of one of the trees in my garden. You can sort of feel that rustly sort of papery quality. A few pine cones, that's been severely nibbled by a squirrel. As I say, some bamboo of varying diameters, and I'll cut these down to fit inside the can. Little bits of dogwood and some cow parsley. That's got a really nice little sort of hollow that they can burrow into. The tools we'll be using, I've got a hacksaw, a small hacksaw. I'm going to use this to cut down the bamboo canes because they tend to shatter a bit if you use the secateurs. So I can use the secateurs for the twigs of the dogwood. I've got a marker pen just to create a line, a nice obviously visible line for when I cut it. You don't necessarily need that, but you might prefer it. I'm also going to use something like a knitting needle in this case and a hammer in case I need to knock out any of the soft tissue that's inside the bamboo canes. A little bit of string to eventually hang this outside on a wall or somewhere else in your garden, and scissors to cut that, and most importantly these lovely cans. Now you could use the bog standard aluminium can, you could get an oversized one like this. This was donated from a local chip shop near where I live, and I particularly like these because of the lovely colourful graphics on there, and I think they would look fantastic in your garden and really add a pop of colour. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is take our new can, give it a little bit of a wash, and just be careful of that inner edge there. It can be a bit sharp. It should be okay as long as you don't vigorously rub your finger all over it. Using the marker pen, if you take your bamboo canes and pop them into the can and just draw a little line so you know where to cut. You can do the same with the cow parsley, and for anything like the dogwood, the twigs, etc., you can just use your secateurs. I don't want any of these lengths to go any further than the brim of the can, else they'll get a bit soggy and wet, and the bugs don't tend to like that as much. So I'm going to try now to cut several of these bamboo lengths using this little hacksaw. It could take a few minutes. I'll just do one, but I always encourage my learners to have a go at all activities. So if you feel like you're confident enough to have a go at this, then I'd encourage you to do so. I'm just going to hold it over the table steadily. Hacksaw's a much better tool than the secateurs. Turn that around very slightly. Nearly there. There we go. Okay. I think we'll need probably about another 10, 12 of those maybe. So have a go at doing that. Okay, so I've cut all the lengths of bamboo and the little twigs, and this is the easy bit, putting it into our can. Makes a lovely noise. I've probably cut more than I actually need, but that's no problem. I'd estimate you're going to fill this about 80% filled. Not forgetting some of the scrunchy bits like the bark. Oh, let's put that little pine cone in. More bark. Some of these leaves somewhere I think would be nice. And you'll know when, hello Roswell, you'll know when you've got enough inside there, because when you turn it upside down, hopefully it should all stay intact. A few more, I may just put one more bamboo in. Yeah, let's get in there. Shall I risk it? Shall I turn it upside down now? A couple might fall out. As I say, that's the only real way you'll know if it's tightly compacted. Just one's fallen out there, so maybe I'll just squeeze another one in. There we go. Great. Okay, so nothing's fallen out. That's your next stage. And finally, we're going to tie a little bit of string around our can. So, as you're about to find out, I was never really any good in the scouts of doing this. Hopefully you'll be a bit better than I am. Told you. And then another loop, so we can eventually attach it to some sort of hook or a nail. These are best placed in a sunny position where the sun will warm up the can and encourage all the bugs and bees to wake up and get to work. So there you have it. A quick and simple bug hotel, bee hotel, using things I found in the garden and just something I've got out of the recycling.